Now that we've gotten into class for a few days in, it's time to talk about everyone's favorite assignment, in-class essays. So, what are in-class essays? Why do we do them? And what role do you play in the in-class essays? You're getting ready to find out now. Hey everyone, this is Miss Rowland and this is Language Arts 1. So in-class essays is something that you are going to be practicing not only this year in your language arts class, but your entire time here at DECA. You also might even practice in-class essays in other classes like history, maybe even math if you're that unlucky. But ultimately, what in-class essays are is a timed writing assignment that gives you an opportunity to demonstrate the skills and the content that you've learned in your classes over a short portion of time, similar to the writing that you might do with an OST or an ACT. So what we do in language arts and the other classes that practice in-class essays is we give you a standard, we give you a topic to write about, we may give you a story, and give you the information that you're going to need to respond to. But ultimately, what you'll do in an in-class essay is provide us with either a thesis statement in the body paragraphs, and as you develop in your language arts courses, you're going to be required to write more and more. But this year, we're going to just focus on the meat of the paper, the body paragraphs and the thesis statement. By the end of the unit and by the end of the year, you're going to understand what it takes to make a well-crafted thesis statement and how to structure your body paragraphs in a way that they are proving your thesis statement to be true. In-class essays, all you are required to do for now is to build me a thesis statement with 2 body paragraphs. I know that you all are aware how long body paragraphs should be, but in the case that you've forgotten, it's been a long summer or a long pandemic break, you need to be making your paragraphs all 5 sentences at the very least. So again, with in-class essays, they're not going to be required to be MLA formatted. They're not going to be required to have the perfect structure, the perfect grammar, but ultimately I want to see what you can do as it pertains to the lessons that we learned in class that week, that month, or that unit in an in-class essay. So for the last time with in-class essays, you are going to build me a thesis statement and 2 body paragraphs. With this upcoming in-class essay, that's exactly what you'll do. So what are in-class essays going to be like for you this year? To start, we're going to do in-class essay number 1. The stakes will be a little lower than they will be for the rest of the year. But again, this is a diagnostic. I need to see what you can do so I know how to better serve you. So your in-class essay number 1 is going to consist of you writing a thesis statement and 2 body paragraphs in response to the prompt that is put on Google Classroom. So ladies and gentlemen, you should already know that it's going to be tied to the story that you read this week. So ultimately, I want to see if you're able to A, analyze the text and analyze it in a way that you're able to pull themes out of it, and B, write about the text in a way that you're discussing the theme and you're discussing it well, with well-constructed paragraphs. I'm not going to be asking you to put it in MLA format for now, because when you open up your Google Doc, you'll see that I've kind of already put it in MLA format for you. All you need to focus on is a thesis statement and 2 body paragraphs. That is it. That is all for in-class essay number 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please do not type an intro because I won't read it. Moreover, I'm going to highlight it and delete it from your paper. Do not write a conclusion because I'm not going to read it. I'm going to highlight it and delete it from the paper because all you need is a thesis statement and 2 body paragraphs. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. This week, you're going to be writing your in-class essay over either a theme that you can construct from Thank You Ma'am by Langston Hughes, or you can choose from one of the 2 themes that I've created for you, and you can discuss 2 ways in which it was demonstrated, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, do yourselves a favor and do what works for you. If you are struggling with building thesis statements, then do not build one. Use one of the ones that is provided for you. But if you are willing to go a step further, do just that. I'll be impressed, and your writing will probably demonstrate how impressed you were with your talents by what you chose to do. So ladies and gentlemen, best of luck writing your first in-class essay.